Hi folks, so this is the 2016 paper question 3, Enya's axonometric. As you can see, I've gone and set up a lot of it already to save time, keep the video short. So just to talk a couple of points, drew my elevation in view over there, elevation up here. I divided up the circle and I labeled all the points 1, 2, 3, 4 to 12, and I marked them off accordingly over here. Okay, same, there's an inner circle in there, and you can back here. And I labelled up that starting at A, going all the way around to L there, okay? And I'm going to be labelling these points as I get them down here. But the first thing I'm going to start off by doing there is drawing the body itself, okay? So you can do the same now if you want, likewise, and follow me if you're doing this. So I'll get the back corner first up there. Drop down my lines lightly first until I'm sure of what I can see and what I can't see. Okay, and I'm going to put in that guy heavy there now. I'm going to go back as far as here. Now, I'll actually do the handle as well, just in case that blocks some of the lines. Now avoid, I know I'm bringing down a few lines now, but avoid bringing down too many lines as well, folks, because sometimes that can trip you up. That'll be the front of the handle there. Bring down this. And we get the top. I usually try and work on the side I can see first, okay? That guy will go up to there. Okay. And just keep double checking, you're making sure you're hitting the right lines. So then I want to go back as far as this point here. This line here. Okay. Now I will just join down these two dots then. Or draw that line there and that line there. That is the underside of the handle. So usually I like to get the easy bits out of the way first, and then I worry about the hard bit at the end. And that is the top of it there, okay? Next one I'm going to worry about here is just drop down these vertical lines. This guy over here. So every time you get a point, draw in a heavy line and make use of that point, okay? Don't wait later on to connect in too many things together. That's another way I do find students who get tripped up sometimes. And with that point there and this point here, we can just draw in that there. Go down to there. And that'll go down to that. Now that's the main body done already there. So we're coming now to dividing up the circle. So make sure you, well, I always advise labeling because I'd get lost myself if I didn't. So as you get your points, keep labeling. Now there's a good bit of work on this, so I'll stop talking now and I'll just keep labeling them up there. Now, when you get that's the main front face of the torch drawn there, okay? There's a point here, and that's an interesting point. I'm just going to bring it down there. We'll have a talk about that. That's that point there at the back, okay? So we're going to have a similar shape coming along down here. Now, if you get your compass and measure that, you can mark off that step off that distance, okay? Because they'll be the same distance all the way down. And that'll save us a load of time bringing down more lines. And keep going as far as you can see, and even maybe one further. Okay. So we can do this then. Take your time there, folks. Eventually it starts to go in there. So you just finish it out there. Come around this side. And it's going down there, just out of our sight. Okay. And that would be the front face of the torch drawn. Now all we have to do now is to draw this guy in here. Okay. So I have my points up there from earlier on, similar to here. Now we won't see the full thing. In fact, we're only going to see probably a portion of that. Okay. So we'll draw in as much as we can, and that's why I always say you should draw the front, what's facing you, the closest to you first, because other things could be hidden in behind that and could save you getting unnecessary points later on. Okay. And there's quite a lot of lines now, so we need to pay very close attention. And sometimes a coloured pen is no harm here either now. But I keep going out my pencil. Now see, this time it's just going to go in there out of sight, but we'll still need that point to guide in the line, the freehand curve coming from B. So we'll bring down these ones now. L will be on the same line as B anyways. Okay, it'll be on this one. Okay, there. J will be on that one. Bring it down. Just double check now. Look for point H now. Give me point H in there. Okay, so that's just in behind the curve. So we can do our freehand curve in there now, folks. And then we have to put in a representation of that line there. So I will put it to the two most outer points, okay, and join it up there like that. Okay, so it's a bit of guesstimation in this. And they're like that on the two most outer points. We'll just finish that in a bit heavier there. And one line actually I left out, I didn't finish there. Also is this line at the base. And this guy just dropping down here. And that is it, folks. Nothing too hard. I suppose it's basic. What's hard about it is the amount of lines that's in it, okay, and the time it takes. Basic dividing up a circle here, getting your heights like from points 3 to 4 there, marking it off. There's the height from 3 to 4 there, okay. So getting them basic heights. And once you do that, it's just a matter of bringing down the points. If you have a good labeling system going, you know, it's hard to go wrong. So hope you found that useful, folks. More videos to come. Keep up the good work.